Hey guys, it's Ashley with 3R Sales and Service. Today we're taking a look at a 6x10 enclosed trailer. This is a single axle trailer with a 3,500 pound axle and a 2,900 GVW, which is the gross vehicle weight rating. So what we have inside here, this is our Blizzard package. So it's got the 3,000 PSI, 5.5 gallon a minute pressure washer, and it's got a 12 volt soft wash system. So the difference between this one and a lot of the other Blizzard packages that you've seen is we normally put them in 5x8 trailers, and we can also do them in 6x10. So this has a lot more extra space inside. So right up front here, we've got our 3 Titan hose reels. These are aluminum hose reels with stainless steel manifolds. Up top, we have 200 feet of our 1/2 inch soft wash hose. And then we've got 200 feet of our 3/8 pressure washer hose and 100 feet of our 3/4 inch Flexzilla garden hose. And then we've got the locking connections here just to keep all of our hoses in place, keep it nice and neat. In the back, behind the hose reels, kind of let you get in there a little closer, we have 2 55 gallon tanks. One is for the water, the other one is for bleach. And then you can see we have a filter that goes to that water tank, and that keeps any debris from kind of clogging up the float valve that's inside that water tank. That float valve will automatically shut off the water flow as soon as the tank reaches its level all the way to the top, and it'll start filling again once the water level starts to deplete, as long as you still have your water source running. Around back, you can kind of get a better view of everything else. So we've got our 3,000 PSI 5.5 gallon per minute pressure washer. It has the Honda engine. It's electric start, so you just lean right over here and you can flip the key start. That's also why we have the battery off to the side here. That battery is there to power that electric start. We have the cool bypass hooked up on the pressure washer, which means it's recirculating the water from the pump to your water tank whenever you let off the trigger. So when you're spraying, all the water's coming out your wand. When you let go, it goes in that cool bypass loop to keep your pump nice and cool and protected. We've also got a bleeder valve on the pump head that bleeds all of the air out of the water line before you're getting ready to start up your system. So you don't typically have to do that between every single job, but if you do empty your tank or if you run out of water, it's a perfect way to get all of that air out of that incoming water line between your tank and your pressure washer. Over on the driver's side, you can see the panel that we have for the soft wash system. It's a 12 volt soft wash system, a 100 PSI pump, 7 gallon per minute. We have our accumulator here, just helps regulate that flow, puts less stress on the pump. Our Midwest manifold allows you to regulate your water, your surfactant, and your bleach. The nice thing about these is it's got the numbers right here on the bleach valve to tell you exactly what percentage of bleach you're pulling based off of a 12.5% concentrate. So it makes it real easy to know what you're applying without having to do all the math in your head. And then we have the NoCo charger. It's a charger and it's a battery maintainer. So you can use it to charge up your system. It goes pretty quick. And we have Bert off to the side over here. I don't know if you guys have seen Bert before. He's our new shop dog, kind of new, and we're hoping he doesn't jump off the ledge of that ramp. I think we're good. He's too scared. Maybe. Okay, so crisis averted. I can't do that. So we talked about the charger. It's a charger and it's a maintainer, which means that you can put it on a trickle charge over the winter to keep your batteries maintained over a longer period of time if you're not going to be using it, or just even over a couple months if you don't use this system. Once you get past the soft wash system here, then we have our pressure washer manifold. It's kind of another version of a metering system. It's just much smaller for downstreaming through the pressure washer. We need much smaller lines for that. So I'll kind of climb up in here and show you. It allows you to pull through your pressure washer either your bleach, your surfactant, your soap number 2, which are our 2 tanks down here. We've got our soap number 1, which is surfactant, and soap number 2 is just whatever kind of soap you want to put in there. And then we have, it says dip here, which is our dip tube. And that is just kind of hanging right here for our downstream. So you may not always want to use whatever is in these. If you have a specialty detergent that you need to use, you can just drop this right down in, open up this line, and it'll just draw that right through it. The other nice thing about it is you can blend things too. So if you want to use SH and you just want to have a little bit of surfactant mixed in, you just kind of crack that open a little bit and it'll pull both of those through there into your injector. Just make sure that whatever you don't want to be drawn is turned off so it doesn't blend in with anything else. The dipstick that we have here is for the soft wash system. So this is actually going to the bleach line on your manifold, and you drop it down into your bleach when you want to draw bleach, and then you drop it down into your water when you want to rinse your line out or only spray water. The nice thing, and the main reason why we do this, is so that you can use this as a transfer pump as well. So you can take this dip tube, drop it into a 55-gallon of bleach. If you have bulk, however you have it outside, then you can take your wand assembly on, there's Bird again. So back to the transfer pump. You just drop this down into whatever soap you need to transfer into your tank, and then you use your wand assembly through your hose and then spray using your wand assembly into the tank. So it kind of works the opposite way whenever you're using it as a transfer pump. And then just hang this right back here on the wall. Make sure whenever you're using this that you always rinse it out with water afterwards. It's just going to extend the life of everything. Your dipstick, your valves, your pump, everything. We've got our tanks held in with aluminum bands to keep everything as corrosion resistant as possible. The battery that we use for the soft wash system is a deep cycle battery, so it'll hold a charge for a long period of time. And other than that, we have our premium flooring down in here. We always try to put this protective flooring into our enclosed trailers because it's just the best way to extend the life of your trailer, especially with wood flooring, from bleach use. So we put vents on the bleach tank to get all of the fumes from the bleach out through the bottom of the trailer. We put this flooring down to protect it, so we do as much as we can to make it as corrosion resistant as possible. Beyond that, we do paint the walls just to keep a moisture barrier between the wood and the walls. It also makes it easier to wipe it off, or if you needed to do touch-up paint, this is white, you can touch it up real easy. The drain that we have down here is our water tank drain. It's a 3/4 inch hose, goes all the way back to the water tank, and it's controlled with the ball valve here. So you just open and close it whenever you need to drain that tank, or if you need to wash your hands or something on site, you've got that available as well. So like I said, just kind of our standard Blizzard package with a couple extra upgrades with the manifold and the metering system. So if you have any question on this, please give us a call. Thanks.